Earthquakes. Tacoma, just one of 4 teams still in search of its first victory in 2026, and they return home to Starfire, hoping to change that tonight with plenty of first-team flavor in their starting 11. And speaking of the starting 11s, let's take a look at tonight's first for Tacoma. Flores, Tsukunome, Gomez, and Gaffney. Tsukunome, 18 goals last year. This Tacoma team has scored just 4 so far this regular season. Max Anchor, first-team goalkeeper. Previously with Whitecaps, he is getting the start in goal once again for Tacoma Defiance. And for LAFC 2, Tommy Mahalic, he's the one to watch, led the team in goals, tied for first with Matt Evans, who you see playing in the midfield right behind him. Whitchurch and Nava, 2 Ironmen so far this season for LAFC 2, though 2 of them have played every single minute of every single match. And making his MLS Next Pro debut tonight, Xiaoxiang Liu in goal for LAFC 2. Josh Appel with you tonight. Thanks so much for spending your Sunday evening with us. Servando Berna is our referee this evening. Tacoma in the dark kits, LAFC 2
Defiance fans, we need to hear every
in the white.
For the next 90 minutes, get on your feet, raise your scarves high in the air, wave those flags proud. It's time to be Defiant and make some
An important match for both teams. Both teams on the outside looking in right now in the Western Conference. LAFC in a 5-way tie with 10 points apiece from 6th through 10th. And then Tacoma sitting bottom of the table, 0-5-2 this season with 1 shootout win. Again, they've scored just 4 goals this year. That is the fewest in the Western Conference and tied for the fewest in all of MLS Next Pro with NYCFC 2 and FC Cincinnati 2. Tacoma played a really hard-fought match last time out against St. Louis City, the top team in the league. It was 1-1 until the 82nd minute as we get underway here from Starfire Sports Complex. Final match of the weekend. Flores battling in the midfield. Now it's Gomez on the outside. Tsukunome flex off him, and now it's Tommy Mahalic, the captain for LAFC 2. I asked Paulo Nagamura, first-year head coach for Tacoma Defiance, about that St. Louis City match. Turned over, though, first. Mahalic, edge of the 18. His shot deflects. Sadness. And Nava lets it go over the end line for a corner kick. That was a great giveaway there by Tacoma Defiance. And it gives LAFC 2 a corner in the opening minute. Whipped in low, cleared away by Tacoma. Not the best ball in. Babineau plays it back for Liu in his MLS Next Pro debut. But to finish that thought, I asked Paulo Nagamura about Tacoma's match against St. Louis City. And again, St. Louis has been the class of the league so far this year. And he said, look, I thought we had the best chances in the game, but it's been our kind of story this year. The little details deciding the game. I felt they had a really solid game plan going in. They created enough. They executed nearly well enough. And despite the winless start, Paulo is pleased with the overall progress. And this is something that both coaches expressed when I spoke with them. Each feels like the result for Tacoma this season, they deserve a bit better than what the record shows. All their games have been competitive. Just haven't been able to earn those 3 points just yet. LAFC 2 on the move again. It's Mihalic laying it wide. Ayanaro feeds it across, cleared away. Ayanaro scored the game winner in the 88th minute against San Jose last time out. LAFC 2 fell behind in the 2nd minute to Quakes 2. Matt Evans scored in the 54th, and then Ayanaro in the 88th with the game winner. Eric Diaz. Mihalic. Evans. Those two tied for the team lead in goals last year with 9 apiece. Played wide. Chested down in front of goal. And now on the move in transition, Tacoma. At least they had tried to. Cody Baker tried to get things started, the right wing back. LAFC 2 deliberately building from the back. Ponciano. All the way back for Liu. Liu did spend last season with LAFC 2, but did not make an appearance. .36 in black, always got to be looking out for him. 3rd in the league in goals last year with 18, which makes it all the more perplexing that Tacoma, who had produced so much scoring a season ago, and really in their general history of the club, the goals have been hard to come by, and that's just a lack of awareness on where they were on the pitch to gift LAFC 2 a corner. Already the 2nd of the match in the first 5 minutes for LAFC. Played in. Back post. Oh, what a big save by Anchor to punch it over the bar. It'll be another corner for LAFC. They nearly converted on the previous one. Sebastian Nava, one of the Iron Men for this group, will play the corner in. Headed away by Tacoma. Comes down to Babineau. Babineau from distance. LAFC 2 wanted a handball, and they will get the handball, and so a free kick coming. Let's take one more look at that chance on the first corner. Oh, Anchor with an excellent save on the bouncing ball. But the pressure from LAFC 2 continues in the opening minutes. A great start away from home for a group trying to make it back-to-back victories. Nava stands over it. Evans is right there as well. About 25 yards out. It's Evans to take, it's low and it's through! Matt Evans with a scorcher of a free kick. And LAFC 2 are off and running. That's Starfire, a 1-0 lead in the opening 10 minutes. third of the season for Evans.
LAFC 2 by player number 70, Matt Evans.
No chance for Max Anchor. Perfectly placed with excellent pace. And Matt Evans have LAFC 2 playing from in front. The handball leads to the free kick, which leads to the goal. So now how does Tacoma Defiance respond? Again, they've only scored 4 goals this year. Fed out in front, headed away by Whitchurch, the other Iron Man to this point for LAFC 2, and now a stoppage in play. Servando Berna blows his whistle. There's a player down for Tacoma Defiance in front of goal. Looks like Mark O'Neill is the player down. He has played the most minutes of anybody in the starting 11 for Tacoma Defiance. Good to see him up onto his feet. Zukonome for Baker. LAFC 2 continuing the pressure, and a foul given. And another free kick coming for LAFC 2. Once again, it'll be Nava and Evans who stand over the ball. Evans from a bit closer about 3 minutes ago gave LAFC 2 the lead. Evans again going for goal, and Anchor diving to his left makes the stop. One more look at that Evans chance. He is so strong. An excellent go for goal for him, looking for the brace in the opening 10-plus minutes. Tacoma on the move. Gomez dispossessed by Babineau. Gomez after it in the corner, and that's out for a corner kick for Defiance. Into the area, the shot never got all the way through. Kept alive by Tacoma, fed back into the area. Cleared away by LAFC. Baker. A lot of contact in the midfield, and the foul is given. Tough collision there. No ill intent. Tacoma tried to start quickly, but ready for play was not given by Servando Berna. Now we're ready to go. Baker. Ponciano stepped up, put that over the touchline into the seats. Throw in coming for Tacoma. Baker. Down that left side. Flores in a foot race. It's won by LAFC too, but the last touch over the end line was by LAFC, so yet another corner for Tacoma Defiance coming. Now Lottie will go to take the corner. Played in the USL Championship for Monterey Bay FC last year. What a save at the beginning of it, but then the follow-up is put home, and Tacoma Defiance have leveled this match. Liu got a piece of it initially, but it was put home by Mark O'Neill, and a much-needed equalizer for Tacoma. His header initially stopped, and it went and found the back of the net. And O'Neill has the goal for Tacoma, his first of the season. Remember, he went down a few minutes ago. Now just a few minutes later, he equalized in the 15th minute.
That was for the Defiance goal!
They turn the corner kick into the goal.
Scored by number 40, Mark!
This portion of the match is brought to you by your locally owned and operated McDonald's.
Oh, yeah!
O'Neill, the fourth goal scorer of the season. Yu Tsukanome, the only player with multiple goals scored for Tacoma Defiance through 8 games. Ayanaro. Chased down by Machuca. Gomez watches him. Guerra. Now Diaz. Ponciano. Guerra. Nearly given away. Whitchurch stepped up, and that rolls over the touchline for a throw to Tacoma Defiance, who have rebounded and responded well to the goal in the 7th minute by Evans. O'Neill leveled it in the 15th with his first of the year. Flores with space. Flores plays it across. Tacoma have a second. Charlie Gaffney on the feed across, puts it top shelf, and that's 2 goals in 2 minutes for Tacoma Defiance. Give Flores the assist. Gaffney was not going to miss from there. Couldn't have drawn up a better response if you're Tacoma. And now they have the lead. 3 goals in the first 17 minutes of this match. MLS Next Pro After Dark already delivering.
That was another Defiance goal!
Flores' first assist of the season. Gaffney's first goal. So again, Tacoma had only 4 goals coming in. They've already scored 2, and they're looking for more. Here's Gomez on the end line. Gomez for Tsukanome. His shot blocked. Still alive for Tacoma, and that rolls on goal, and Lou is able to make the save. Maybe that'll settle things down for LAFC. Eric Diaz. Amir Ponciano. Driving in, played across. Mahalic was moving towards the middle. And that rolls out. It'll be a throw for Tacoma. Machuca sent that ball across. Anchor moves it along for Phoenix. Now Flores, who just assisted on the goal. Max Anchor's been a steady force and a leader for this group. He wears the captain's armband for Tacoma Defiance, despite the tough start. Looking for win number 1 this year. One of 4 winless teams remaining in MLS Next Pro. Anchor had some trouble. That stayed in. Baker. Evans nearly took it away. Baker. Calm and cool. Long ball down the left side. Gomez trying to get there first. He does. Gomez turns back to his left. He's watched by Babineau. Now Lottie. Now Lottie denied by Lou. Out for a corner. Ravi Naulati nearly made it a 3rd goal in the opening 20 minutes for Tacoma. One more look at it. They have high hopes for Naulati. Like the potential that he showed in USL, brought him in this season. Tacoma scored its first goal on a corner. Looked like a lot of contact in the area. And they do point to the spot. The foul given. O'Neal went down. The yellow is shown. And Tacoma with a PK opportunity. And no pun intended, but you know who's stepping to the spot.
The referee showed the yellow card. Visiting team LAFC 2, player number 90.
Mahalic picks up the yellow. He committed the foul. And Tsukanome, who scored 18 goals last season. He has 2 this year. Tsukanome hesitates and scores. 3 unanswered goals for Tacoma Defiance. And they have taken firm control of this match in the first half. What an answer after the goal in the 7th minute from Evans. So here's the foul. You could see it 90 as O'Neal went down right at the edge of the area. Servando Berna waited for the play to complete. Then he issued the yellow. Tsukunome with the hesitation had Lou go in the opposite way. And a tough debut to begin things in MLS Next Pro for Xiaojiang Liu. 3 goals allowed, although not much he can really do on any of them. Three goals in 7 minutes for Tacoma Defiance. And just to reiterate, I know I've said it multiple times already, Tacoma came into this match tonight with 4 goals total this season. And they've got 3 in 22 minutes tonight. LAFC trying to answer now. A lot of contact in the area there, but the foul goes against LAFC too. And what's even more interesting for Tacoma is that 2 of the 4 goals that they had scored this year came in the opener against LAFC 2. And that was a match in which LAFC got off to a great start. In the 4th minute, Mahalic scored. It stayed 1-0 until the 65th when Evans added his first of the year at the time. And it was 2-0 until the 81st minute. Tsukunome made it 2-1, and then Bronick 4 minutes later leveled it at 2. LAFC 2 earned the extra point in PKs, 4-1. These two teams have now played for a second time this season. And then after that 2-2 opener, Tacoma did not score a goal over the next 4 matches. A 4-0 defeat at Houston Dynamo following the season opener here at Starfire, but then a 0-0 draw at San Jose. That was the shootout that Tacoma was able to win. And then back-to-back 1-0 defeats at home against Austin and Ventura County. And they opened April with a 2-1 defeat at Whitecaps 2, and then followed that up with a 2-1 loss at St. Louis City. So the last 5 games heading into tonight have all been decided by 1 goal or have been a draw. The only outlier this season for Tacoma Defiance, that 4-0 defeat against Houston. Ponciano, Mahalic swings it low and in front. It's Evans. His shot was blocked. Great play by Cody Phoenix. And then Tsukunome takes a spill. Play rolls on. Shot from distance is denied by Max Anchor. A frantic and frenetic pace to this match. 4 goals combined in the first 25 minutes, and we've had back and forth action. Evans got it started with a goal on a free kick in the 7th minute. Then O'Neal leveled things off a corner in the 15th. 2 minutes later, Gaffney on a feed across from Flores made it 2-1. And then on a PK, Tsukunome scored his 3rd of the season in the 22nd minute. And that's where we stand right now. A full game's worth of action in the first half hour tonight. Cody Baker to throw in into the area. Poor clearance at first. Now it's gotten rid of. Baker mistimed his jump. That's off of Mahalic. And Evans plays it off Baker for a throw. Roles reversed in the second meeting between these two teams this season. It's LAFC that finds themselves down 2 goals in the match. Will they be able to pull off what Tacoma did in the season opener? A long way to go here at Starfire. Baker stepped up. Here come Tacoma Defiance again in transition. Gaffney, who scored the second goal, lays it in front, but Lou able to come up and grab it. This portion of the match is brought to you by Providence Swedish, the official healthcare partner of Seattle Sounders FC. Another great play by Cody Phoenix. He has been on his game tonight, the left wingback for Tacoma Defiance in this 4-2-3-1. A lot of contact there right in front of the Tacoma bench. No foul. Still no foul. Trying to get it over Lou. And nearly a highlight reel goal from long range for Tacoma. The crowd here appreciates the effort trying to catch Xiaoxiang Liu sleeping. But thankfully for Liu and LAFC, just a bit high over the target. Guerra. Last touch by Tacoma. Here's one more look. An excellent idea from just past the midfield stripe. That's an accurate ball. Throw-in coming for Tacoma. It was Flores who had the assist earlier, who attempted that long-range shot that nearly beat Lou. Phoenix. Long down the left side. Lou is able to get there and scoop it up. Whitchurch trades with Diaz. Whitchurch. Phoenix stepped up, created the turnover. Flores with Gomez and Yutsukanome, but that fizzled out. Guerra driving through the middle. Plays it wide for Mihalic, who drags to the middle. Mihalic, edge of the area. Nava plays it down low. Pachuca, the cross. Pachuca, good idea, but just poor execution. Now Evans to his left. Now back to his right. Ponciano. Evans has the LAFC 2 goal. Ponciano. Mihalic. Cody Phoenix sends it away. Dual one there by Ponciano. This 10-minute stretch, the longest we've gone without a goal tonight. First one came in the 7th minute, then the 15th, and the 17th, and the 22nd. Flores must have heard me because he's trying to produce something for Tacoma. Leaves it for Baker. On this 60-degree night at Starfire Sports Complex, Tacoma in search of its first win of the season. Off to a great start after giving up the game's opening goal in the 7th minute. Turned over. DeCarlo Guerra. Ponciano. Mihalic. Mihalic tried to fit it in for Evans. Deflects around. And the foul as Naulati tried to play it. This portion of the match is brought to you by Puyallup, the tribe of Indians, a tribe known for being generous and welcoming to all people. Now Lottie. Tsukanome. Now Gomez. Phoenix on that left side. The cross. Back post. Gaffney tried to get ahead on it. And that's last off of LAFC. And Tacoma Defiance near the top of the league in crosses. The long throw. Cleared away. Phoenix keeps it alive, but Tacoma Defiance will reset. Evans steps up, and he's pulled back, and this will be a yellow on Mark O'Neill. Quick restart by LAFC. Mihalic. Imagine there'll be a yellow coming at the next whistle or the next stoppage. On the turn, here comes LAFC. Evans off the deflection, gets it back. The shot, whistles wide from Amir Ponciano. Max Anchor unhappy. Let's take one more look. This excellent chance after the deflection. Not sure exactly what Max Anchor is upset about on that particular instance. All right, and there is the yellow for Mark O'Neill for the jersey tug a few moments ago. O'Neal, a goal and a yellow.
The referee issues a yellow card. Defiance player number 40, O'Neal.
Baker sends it long. Gaffney is onside, plays it across. Lou cut off in front of Flores. Tell Lou is gaining a little more confidence as this game progresses. A difficult start for him in his next pro debut. Now Mihalic taking Baker wide, slid across. Well played over the end line, but it will be a corner for LAFC 2. One more look. Gaffney tried to find Flores, who was making the run through the middle. Back post, Anchor, punches, but a foul on LAFC 2. Tacoma unhappy with the act. Machuca around the edge, plays the ball across. Baker chests it down right to Max Anchor. A lot of contact there, foul given. Phoenix. As time winds down in this first half. It's a foul called on Sukanome. LAFC tried to start it quickly again. Diaz. Whitchurch. Good job by Tacoma Defiance, forcing the reset for LAFC 2. Handball called here on Guerra. Gomez just couldn't get to that. Setting down the left side. Gomez for Flores. On the way of it, though, looked like Diaz. That was an important play because Flores was unmarked. Ionero, Mahalic, the cross over everybody. Looked like a good opportunity in the build, but it fizzles out for LAFC too. Four minutes of added time shown by the fourth official here in the first half.
4 minutes of added time. 4 minutes.
We had all 4 goals scored in the first 22 minutes. The last 23 have been a little quiet. Evans, he has the LAFC goal. Plays for Mahalic. Mahalic cuts to his right, curls it, and missed everything. Had Ponciano making the run around his left. On the overlap, Mahalic elected to take the shot himself. Anchor puts it away. Anchors away, if you will. Over the top. Blue out to grab it. Eric Diaz for Whitchurch. Every minute of every match so far. Machuca. Luciano, Mahalic, Evans. Moved along by Nava. Cleared away by Stuart Hawkins. Got about 30-plus seconds to go in the first half in stoppage time. Three unanswered goals by Tacoma after Evans opened the account in the 7th minute for LAFC. Hawkins, and there is the whistle for halftime here at Starfire. Excellent first half for Tacoma Defiance, and their fans let them know. 3 unanswered, O'Neal, Gaffney, and Yu, the goal scorers for Tacoma Defiance, and they lead it 3-1 at the half. Coming up on our halftime show, one of the best young stars in MLS traces his soccer roots. That's after this brief timeout.
Yeah, boys hear sentiment, flow tastes sweet like cinnamon. Open up doors, I'm a gentleman. View top floor, I'm still sticking ahead of them. Running on fumes and adrenaline. Do what I do best, can't rush in like a roulette. You can't name a better duet. Don't ask questions, trying to figure out what sound. Don't worry about what next, just wanna know what's next. Man, I say it so loud, don't worry about what next. Just know we got now, oh yes. Man, I say it oh so proud. Don't worry about what next, just know we got now.
Should be a fun season of MLS Next Pro. Oh my! Pedrinho wins
Welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. 3-1 the score at the half in favor of Tacoma Defiance over LAFC 2. Wednesday night, Julian Hall scored the first goal in a wild match for the Red Bulls after helping Red Bulls 2 to the MLS Next Pro Cup Championship last season. Let's track the remarkable journey of this rising star.
Julian Hall, remember the name. It's that man again, Julian Hall. Goal, it goes in.
Mehmeti, has he broken through here? Mehmeti across, Hall!
Swinging ball towards the back post, it goes. Opening goal for Red Bull New York, Julian Zakrzewski Hall.
Born in Manhattan, New York, Julian Hall found the game the same way a lot of kids in this city do.
I first kind of started playing soccer when I was around 4 years old. I would play a lot wherever I could, if it was a field near my apartment or wherever I could, basically. And I just remember, falling in love with the game and wanting to play as much as I can. There's a main place I would play. It's pretty popular in Manhattan. It's called Pier 40, and a lot of people go there. That's where I played with Manhattan Kickers. It's kind of where I really started to realize I really wanted to play soccer seriously and maybe make it professionally.
That love for the game turned into an opportunity, a move into one of the top academies in the country.
Julian came into our system at U14. I think he played about 3 or 4 games with the U14s. I was a U15 coach at the time, so I was observing those games, and you could see straight away he was a special talent. So he quickly got moved up an age group to play with the U15s that season. Made an instant impact with the older age groups.
The level changed quickly, and so did the expectations.
I was very excited to come in and, show my ability, and, I was playing with my age and I was playing a year up, and the intensity was a different level, I would say, from what I've ever played at that point in my life. So, yeah, no, it's an amazing experience.
Chimueno scored off the bench against Seattle, and Julian Hall with the breakthrough! The Golden Boot leader rises to the occasion, and we've got an electric finish here in the U15 final.
He's one of those players that can get you up off your feet. Like, he's direct, he can take players on, he can score goals from inside the box, outside the box in really different ways, and it would always amaze you how he would find goals in the game.
The next step brought a new set of challenges.
That was the biggest jump for me, going from academy to professional football. The intensity, the physicality, the football, it was all quicker than anything I had experienced before. And, I just thought I did a good job of staying level-headed and not being discouraged about little things.
Working to the midfield, now Gonzalez entering the box, across and a goal! Julian Hall puts the Red Bulls 2 on the board.
I was lucky to be coached by Ibrahim Sakaya, and Bradley Wright Phillips was there a lot of the time as well. They did a good job of helping me progress and helping me not get discouraged and keep going every single day and working hard. The coaching staff really mended me very well.
Like, he's always striving to try and get better at something within games and training. And then, why he adapts well, he's a natural goal scorer.
For Julian, it was about staying level and keeping the work the same.
Jules.
When you go to a professional environment, if you're doing the most amount of work and you're clearly working harder than everyone else, it stands out to a lot of people, and that can be something that separates you from everyone else. If you're a hard worker, that could get you to a lot of places, and I think that's just something that established me when I first came into the first team.
That work and mentality has paid off with the fast start of the season.
We're really happy with the way that he's moving himself forward. He has taken the ideas and has really shown that he is picking things up. Obviously, there's the attacking part, his ability to find chances, his ability to take balls on the move, to dribble, to go by guys, run in the box. The part that goes with it is how much work he does for us against the wall, how much pressing, how much sprinting, how much chasing, how much work he does to really make the game difficult on the other team. And so we're really, really happy with the progress that he's made. We're going to continue to push him.
As he continues to grow, so does the chemistry with his teammates around him.
I've known Julian for a very long time now. I see the way he works in training. I'm getting to know him more and more, obviously, as we play together on and off the field. And then when I step onto the field, I know where he's going to be on the field, what his positioning is like, where he wants the ball, left foot, right foot. And we're kind of growing that connection, which has been going in a really good way, and hopefully, to grow that connection even more.
Mehmedi, has he broken through here? Mehmedi across, Hall! 2-0!
I think it's just the trust with the coaching staff. Coach Michael, he's done a great job with us during preseason and putting trust in me to start the first couple games. It's a lot of credit to him for putting his belief in me. Obviously, I have to go out there and perform to the best of my ability, and thankfully, I've got a couple goals so far. The goal is to keep progressing throughout the season.
Talent and work ethic have helped Julian's dreams come true faster than even he could have predicted.
I've always dreamt of becoming a professional soccer player, but I never really expected it to happen so fast, to be honest. Earlier that year, I was still just playing academy, and I was progressing well, but I never thought it would lead to signing a contract later that year. So it's kind of a lesson there just to be ready for anything, and anything can happen very, very quickly. You really just have to put your all into whatever you're doing, and things can happen. I think a big thing is just self-belief, because When I was playing in MLS Next, I was signing a contract later that season. I had no idea. I did not have a plan on signing that year. That was not in my plan at all. I think things like that can come from just you doing as much as you can, and things will just happen by itself, you know. As long as you're working hard and giving 100% every single day, you know, good things will happen. And, you know, thankfully things came to me that year, and, you know, you got to be grateful and you got to use it as much as you can to your abilities.
Really feels like there's no limit on what heights Julian Hall can reach, and I would imagine that we will be hearing a lot more from him as his career progresses. 3-1 our score at the half. Tacoma Defiance with 3 unanswered goals over LAFC. As we take a look around MLS Next Pro, how about Carolina Core taking down Crown Legacy in PKs, earning that extra point yesterday. Friday, Toronto FC 2, a 2-1 win over NYC FC. SKC 2, a 3-2 victory over Whitecaps 2. Great week for Carolina Core. Sunday, forcing PKs with OCB. They fell 6-5 in that one. It's been a busy time around MLS Next Pro. And we close it out here tonight at Starfire with Tacoma and LAFC. Here's what's ahead on Friday night. It all gets underway, 10 p.m. Ventura County and Earthquakes 2. And a packed Saturday of action before Philadelphia Union 2 and Red Bull New York 2. Those two who met up in the Eastern Conference Final last season will go at it at 3 p.m. on Sunday of next week. Let's take a look back at our wild first half here at Starfire Sports Complex. A great start for LAFC 2. This was an early save by Max Anchor in the 6th minute, and then a free kick right after that. Matt Evans tucked it lower left through the wall and through Max Anchor to give LAFC 2 a 1-0 lead. And then off the corner, Mark O'Neill, 8 minutes later. The initial stop by Lou, but the deflection got by him. O'Neill's first of the year. Tacoma was not done. 2 minutes later, on the feet across by Flores, Gaffney roofed it. Poor defending from LAFC 2. Defiance able to take advantage. They have the lead at that point in the 17th minute, 2-1. Later on, about 5 minutes later, O'Neill fouled by Mihalic in the box. Yutsukanome awarded the penalty opportunity, and he would not waste it. His 3rd goal of the season. 3 unanswered for Tacoma Defiance in a matter of 7 minutes in the first half. Here are the first half stats. Shots 10-8, 5-4 on target in favor of Tacoma. 7 corners for LAFC in that first half. A couple yellows for Tacoma as well. A wild first half. We'll see what the second half brings. 3-1 Tacoma. Second half is next.
Should be a fun season of MLS Next Pro.
unique energy of a Sunday night. Ideal for calm music, whispers, stargazing, reflection, and a relaxed environment. Sunday nights were made for this.
Welcome back to Starfire Sports Complex. Tacoma Defiance 45 minutes away from its first win of the 2026 season. They lead LAFC 3-1 as we get ready to begin the second half here in the Pacific Northwest. Goals in the 7th minute from Matt Evans, the only scoring for LAFC in the first half, and then 3 unanswered. Mark O'Neill, Charlie Gaffney, and Yutsuka Nome separated by just 7 minutes. The 15th minute, the 17th minute, and the 22nd. And for a team in Tacoma that haven't quite gotten the results they may deserve, they're in a great spot if they can protect this lead at home in these final 45 minutes.
All right, fans, do you want to see a replay of that first half? Let's get loud. Let's support these boys for the second half. Get on your feet and make some noise.
Tacoma is one of 4 winless teams remaining in Next Pro. 2 in the East, Inter Miami 2 and Carolina Core. And along with Tacoma, Rapids 2 also remain winless. SKC, as we showed you at halftime, got their first victory of the season. NYCFC and Chicago Fire, along with FC Cincy, those teams all with 1 victory. Everybody chasing Crown Legacy and St. Louis City 2 and Houston Dynamo. Those 3 clubs all with 20 or more points. St. Louis 22, Crown Legacy 21, and Houston 20. Houston Dynamo started the season incredible. Just 2 goals conceded in their 7 games played so far. They're 6-0-1. An excellent start for Dynamo Dos. The defending champs, Red Bull New York 2. They're unbeaten, 5-0-2 in the Eastern Conference. There's a log jam of teams in the West sitting on 10 points. So the second meeting between LAFC 2 and Tacoma Defiance in 2026. These 2 clubs opened the season against each other in this very stadium. Played to a 2-2 draw, but the headline was the 2-goal comeback in the final 10 minutes for Tacoma Defiance. Stuart Hawkins and Charlie Gaffney come off to start the second half.
Your Defiance made 2 substitutions at the half. Leaving the pitch was number 39, Stuart Hawkins.
Jasper Winslow.
Replaced by number 58, Jasper
And Rafael
Winslow.
Joregi come on.
Also leaving the pitch, number 84, Charlie Gaffney.
Gaffney scored. Well, right now is the go-ahead goal.
Rafael Angel Jauregui.
So 2 changes at the half. The only 2 for either side. Paulo Nagamura in his first season with Tacoma Defiance. A lot of experience both as a head coach and as an assistant. O'Neill for Phoenix. Now Gomez back for Phoenix. Phoenix, his try is blocked. And Lou comes over to grab that before it rolled over the end line. High press still working well for Tacoma. LAFC 2, though, able to navigate it. Babineau. His pass taken away. And Tacoma calmly operating from the back. Diaz for LAFC 2. Down that left side, Mihalic plays it across. Oh, great play in the end by Phoenix. He has been in the right place defensively on a number of occasions tonight, and he just saved another goal. It is a corner, though, for LAFC. Their 8th of the match. Cross comes in off the corner. Nava, one of 2 Ironmen for LAFC, along with Whitchurch. Nava again. Whitchurch. Looking for Nava. Cleared away. Centered again. A lot of contact. And the foul will go on LAFC. Sandness is slow to get up for Tacoma. Dangerous ball. Whitchurch moves it along for Evans. He's fighting for position with Yusukanome. Excuse me, with Naulati. And Evans is whistled for the foul. Long down the left side. Can Phoenix get there? He does. Great effort. He's been phenomenal tonight. His cross, though, is gobbled in on a hop by Liu. Good job stepping up to it. Low cross, blocked by Diaz, cleared by Diaz. And now Mihalic. Too long. Anchor. Evans and Sukanome. Great job by Sukanome. One touch to the outside. Flores, he has an assist tonight. There's a foul on Whitchurch. Long free kick to come for Tacoma. It's put in play. Mark O'Neill scored earlier in the first half. All 4 goals came in the first 22 minutes. Nothing since for either side. Nava, Whitchurch, the 2 Ironmen. O'Neill gave it away. Machuca for Mihalic. Mihalic tees it up. Denied by Anchor. Cleared away by Tacoma. Mihalic always dangerous. Anchor said no. And now Jaregi lays it forward. Now Lottie. That stayed in. Diaz for Nava. Ponciano for Mihalic. There's Evans, number 70 in white. He has the goal. Machuca. Nava again. Clear it away. It just seems like Tacoma, when they needed to be, have been at the right place at the right time. The only goal for LAFC coming on a free kick by Evans. There's the save by Anchor on Mihalic a moment ago. Now Lottie sends it. Foot race is on. Jaregi after it with Ponciano, and he gets there first and plays it to Liu. Gomez trying to win it. Whitchurch for Babineau. Babineau. Good ball, Machuca. Machuca against Phoenix. Machuca cuts it across, and again it's blocked. It will be a corner, though. Nava will take the outswinger. On the way. Over everyone, and a foul on Evans to boot. Sounders FC is proud to partner with Regions Blue Shield, a health plan powering Washington's health and wellness for more than 100 years. Mihalic for Evans. Nava. Wide for Machuca. Machuca. Edge of the area. And that is high and out of play from DeCarlo Guerra. Great move by Flores on the switch. Settle down. Jauregui around Evans, and he gets pulled down, and there's no whistle. Unbelievable. Looked like a clear foul, maybe a debate about whether or not that happened in the penalty area, but goodness me. Play rolls on. Tsukunome takes a step up, plays it wide, crosses blocked, out for a throw. Let's see that one more time. Well, maybe not. Tsukunome for Gomez. Gomez lost it, regains, pressure coming. Gomez, excellent work by Babineau, but Gomez splits it. Gomez fires, it's blocked. Excellent effort by Sebastian Gomez. Phoenix, so good defensively tonight. Now Lottie. And O'Neal. Now Tsukunome. He scored from the spot earlier. Jauregui. O'Neal. Xavi Naulati. Lost it. Kept alive by Winslow. And now Tacoma have to reset. Flores nifty. Now it's Nava. Evans, he has the LAFC 2 goal. Oh, it was a cheeky ball, but just out of the reach of Iannaro. Substitution.
We have a substitution for your Defiance. Leading the match, number 33, Cody Baker.
Cody Baker comes off.
Replaced by number 47, Damian Alvarez.
Damian Alvarez replaces him. Third change made by Tacoma. None so far for LAFC 2. Phoenix launches, great ball. Tsukunome too heavy of a touch. Flores nearly took it away from Nava. Babineau. Machuca. Good play by O'Neal, but kept alive by Evans. Lays it for Ponciana. Evans again. Evans. Nava. Babineau tees it up and missed everything.
With 2 substitutions for visiting team LAFC2. First, leaving the pitch, number 92, Emir Ponciano.
So 2 changes.
Number 83, Skylar Kaplan.
For LAFC2, Skylar Kaplan comes on for Emir Ponciano.
70, Matt Evans, replaced by number 48, Gavin Zambrano.
And Gavin Zambrano comes on for the goal scorer, Matt Evans. Fabian Sandoval hoping these fresh legs bring a spark to LAFC. They haven't scored since the 7th minute. Lou in his MLS Next Pro debut, an unkind welcome for him. But he settled into this match. Zambrano just onto the pitch. Babineau has to retreat to recover that. Zambrano, well done. Ayanera, his shot blocked. And a foul on Nava. Given away, Machuca. Poor pass. And O'Neal does well to clear. Whitchurch stepped up. Free kick coming here for LAFC 2. Nava plays it to the area. Cleared away Machuca, trying to keep it alive. It's Gomez, though. Machuca again. Foul given here. Flores committed it. Whitchurch. Guerra somehow. And then Phoenix, who else with the clear? This portion of the match is brought to you by Western Washington Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. Whistle and a foul. And another free kick for LAFC 2. And a yellow shown, I believe, to the LAFC 2 bench.
We have Defiance substitution. Leaving the pitch, number 32,
Javi Naulati's night is done. He gives way to Edson Carley.
Replaced by number 30, Edson Carley.
Free kick, service comes in. Marked well by Tacoma. Mihalic wins it back, fires the shot blocked. Cleared away for the moment. LAFC trying to push here. Sent back into the mixer. And the foul called on LAFC 2. Throw-in coming for Tacoma. Carley launches, corralled by Gomez. Gomez to his right. Gomez back to his left. O'Neal wide for Phoenix, lays it ahead for Gomez. Gomez cuts it back, pops into the air. Machuca with the clear. Good job by Phoenix. He's a little slow getting up. Looks to be cramping. Here with about 20 minutes to go.
Referee previously issued a yellow card to visiting team LAFC 2 assistant coach Alejandro Guido.
The LAFC 2 yellow that we mentioned earlier is on one of the assistant coaches. Another free kick coming for LAFC. Zambrano. Now Diaz. Whitchurch trying to slide it through. Well defended again by Tacoma. All 4 goals tonight came in the first 22 minutes. Well done by Tacoma to protect this 3-1 lead. LAFC have tried to push. And they've done a good job as well, keeping this at 3-1. Tsukanome, well-timed run. Flag stays down. Flores driving middle. Tsukanome cuts it back across. It's through everybody. Gomez trying to get to it. Machuca there first. One back by Gomez. He's been strong tonight as well. Tsukanome lays it wide. Jaregi. Flores in front making the run. It's deflected and cleared out for a corner to Tacoma. Off the corner, pops up, Tsukanome! He's got a brace on the volley and may have just salted this away for Tacoma Defiance. One more look. No chance for Lou. Tsukanome's got a brace. He's equaled his total goals on the season tonight, and so have Tacoma. They came into this evening 4 goals on the season. They've scored 4 tonight. It's the second time that LAFC 2 have conceded 4 goals in a match this season, and obviously they are still in search of their first clean sheet of 2026. But for Tacoma, they are about 15 minutes away from win number 1 of the season. Machuca trying to answer for LAFC. Kaplan, Mahalic. And a foul, a late whistle against LAFC. As you can see, a ton of substitutions coming. Gives Sebastian Gomez the well-deserved assist on the Tsukanome goal. We will relay these substitutions to you in just a moment. Looks like Cody Phoenix is exiting for Tacoma Defiance. He played a fantastic match. So many strong plays defensively. Andrew Brown enters for him.
Leading the pitch was number 90, Tommy Mihailovic. Number 47, Marius Tomotoye Aguinero. And number 36, DeCarlo.
So Mihalic, Ayanero, and Guerra come off
They were replaced by
for LAFC.
Ernesto Rodriguez,
Ernesto Rodriguez comes on for Mihalic.
Moyado, and number 63, Dempsey Resich.
Dempsey Resich comes on for Ayanaro. And Brian Moyado on for Guerra. There you see the Tacoma substitution. Drew Brown on for Cody Phoenix. Evans got it all started for LAFC too, and if you were Tacoma, you felt, oh, here we go again. Opening goal in the 7th minute, but they hunkered down and scored 4 unanswered. 3 in a matter of 7 minutes. O'Neal, Gaffney, and then Yutsukanome from the penalty spot. And we stayed silent for almost an hour. Took 53 minutes before Yutsukanome with a highlight reel goal to ice this one away and secure the brace. And Tacoma can almost taste its first victory in 2026. Machuca trying to have something to say about it. Zambrano speeding through. His shot was deflected. Nava. Moyado floats. O'Neal clears. Brown in good positioning. Machuca for Nava. Nava gets it back. Moyado. Kaplan. Moyado again. Floated over the top. Great job clearing the way for Anchor to grab it. This portion of the match is brought to you by Columbia Bank. Kaplan. Played out in front. Brown clears. Babineau. Now Machuca. Headed away again by Brown. Correction. That was Santanis. All the way for Lou. Not going to be the MLS Next Pro debut he had hoped for. Babineau cuts to the inside. Zambrano for Moyado. Now Machuca. All right, now Gaffney's goal in the 17th minute, if things hold, will be the game winner. And Yu Sukunome's brace for the third and fourth goal will be the ones that just provided the insurance and the nail in the coffin. Long range, never got all the way through from Diaz. Floating around, Nava turns and fires. Cleared away for the moment, Moyado. Zambrano. Nava. Good effort here at the end from LAFC 2, just trying to claw something back. The cross from Kaplan blocked. Machuca, cross, back post. Kaplan tried to get there, but it was Jaregui who got ahead on it first. And now Leo Flores with less than 5 minutes to go. Nava. Tacoma content to just sit back. Taken away. Drew Brown. Making a beeline for the corner. Whitchurch follows him there. Great job by Brown here. Machuca away with it, though. Sukunome. Gomez. Given away. It's Zambrano. And he misfired badly. Out for a goal kick. Flicked forward. Gomez tees it up from distance. The shot blocked by Eric Diaz. Jersey tug, advantage played. Nava. Machuca. Lacrosse. Kaplan fires high. It's been that kind of night in the second half, especially for LAFC. They've had some chances and some good looks, but have not been able to really test Max Anchor all that often. Player down for Tacoma, and play is whistled dead. It's O'Neal who's down. See if Tacoma subs him off for the end here.
Referee issued a yellow card to Defiance player number 42, Rafael Angel Jauregui.
Jauregui gets a yellow in the waning moments. On the restart, Machuca. One minute of stoppage time here in the second half. All that separates Tacoma from its first victory in 2026.
2 minutes of added time. 2 minutes.
And it's got to feel good for Paulo Nagamura and the rest of this Defiance club. They've added a minute to stoppage time. LAFC 2 will have the next 4 matches at home. They do not leave USC Rawlinson Stadium the entire month of May. In fact, if you start on May 3rd and go all the way to July 11th, they play just 1 match on the road. Free kick never made it through the wall. 8 of their next 9 are at home. And up next for Tacoma, they'll go on a 3-match road swing. They'll play 5 matches in the month of May, 4 on the road. Up next at Sporting KC next Sunday night. And they go to Austin, to Vancouver before returning home on the 22nd against Ventura County. And then the rivalry on the 31st of May to close out the month against Portland. That one sent well wide. And there is the final whistle. Tacoma Defiance earns its first win in 2026, a 4-1 final. It's time to name tonight's man of the match, presented by Adidas. And it's Yu Tsukunome with the brace. He scored from the penalty spot in the 22nd minute. And he salted this one away in the 74th on this beautiful volley that rocketed past Lou, the goalkeeper for LAFC 2. 4 unanswered goals for Tacoma after Matt Evans opened the scoring for LAFC in the 7th minute. O'Neal, Gaffney, and then the brace by Yu Tsukunome. And at long last, Tacoma Defiance earns its first win in 2026 with a 4-1 final. That'll do it for us here from Starfire Sports Complex in Washington. For our entire MLS Next Pro broadcast crew, I'm Josh Appel. Once again, our final score, Tacoma 4, LAFC 1. Don't forget, you can watch MLS Next Pro all season long at MLSNextPro.com and OneFootball. Good night, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks for joining us on MLS Next Pro After Dark.